Hello and welcome. Have you ever thought about yoga and wondered if yoga was for you? Or maybe wondered if it was out of reach because of your age or your weight or some other factor? You weren't flexible. Something made you believe that yoga was interesting, but maybe wasn't quite for you. Well, that's what we're talking about in today's video. And it is, we're going to go around a little bit about my journey toward becoming a yogi. So in the thumbnail pictures, you can see some pictures of me on my journey. I have on my official mala beads here that I received when I graduated from yoga teacher training. I turned 59 in January of 2024 and had just finished my practicums as a yoga teacher. I'm actually in process of becoming a yoga therapist, which you may not have even heard of before. So let's talk a little bit about yoga. Yoga is so much more than postures on a mat. And I had been performing yoga for years without doing postures. I did not even realize that I was living a yogi lifestyle, or actually, I'm a yogini because I'm female. But the yoga lifestyle is something that I have been living for a long time. And until I began yoga teacher training, I didn't even realize that that's what I was doing. So I thought this might be a great video to show you and talk about with you in case you're someone who's ever felt like, I'm kind of interested in yoga, but I really don't feel comfortable going to a yoga studio. Or I've gone to a yoga studio, but I don't really feel comfortable there, so I'm not going back. I had been to several yoga classes, but I wouldn't say I had a regular yoga practice. And when I say yoga in this instance, I'm talking specifically about asanas or the postures and the poses. I didn't really have one. And so why in the world would I decide to go to yoga teacher training? Well, it's a lot of reasons. Mainly, I knew I needed it for me. I didn't want to do it. I don't want to do postures. I'm not a gym girl. I'm never going to go to the gym. But I thought if I'm going to do exercise, I would prefer to do yoga. And when I realized there was a yoga therapist program, I became very intrigued by that, as it really aligns with all of the rest of my work that I do with other people. So let's talk a little bit about that. When I began yoga teacher training was in August of last year, August of 2023. And at that point, I weighed in at about, I believe I was like 199.8, and I was 58 years old. I was having a lot of physical challenges, and this felt like the next step on my journey. Was already working on nutrition. I had already been working on meditation. I had already been working on healing all of my past trauma and really working on deep spiritual path, a strong personal development and along my spiritual path. And so it felt like becoming a yogi, becoming a yoga teacher was the next right action on my path. And I thought, I know there are other people out there like me who have felt like they just didn't fit in a yoga class because maybe you don't look the part, maybe you're not even sure where to start, you don't know what all these different kinds of yoga are. I certainly didn't, and I'm still learning. And just generally feeling uncomfortable and out of place, like, I don't know if I want to go in there and do this. I don't even know where to start. So that is part of why I began this path. As a yoga teacher, I don't intend to ever teach studio classes. I might, but I might not. Mostly what I'd like to do is teach on Zoom for people, women in particular, who are at home, who are maybe a little self-conscious, maybe feeling unsure, maybe not feeling super confident, and they're feeling like they cannot do yoga. So I want to be the teacher and the coach that gives them that opportunity to grow into whatever they want to grow into. Remember, on this channel, I am Tammy Coin, your holistic alchemist, changing pain into possibilities and possibilities into purpose. So for me, I was had these aspirations of becoming this person who did yoga, right? And yet every time I do a yoga posture, I think, "Ah, when is this going to be over?" I am serious, totally serious. And so what I want to do is be the person who can support you when you're feeling that way also. This is something I hadn't planned to do this on the video, but why not? And I don't have a microphone that reaches, but I want to show you something. You'll notice in the pictures on my thumbnail, I don't even have my yoga mat up here. It's in my car. So it's best if you have a yoga mat to do so you don't slip or anything like that. But I want to show you one posture that I really want you to think about. And again, I'm not even sure if you can hear me when I step away, but I want to show you something called mountain pose or Tadasana. Okay. And can you see me? And can you see my feet? Let's see. Hold on. I don't know if my camera is going to cooperate. Okay. Can you see my feet? Feet hip distance apart. Pull up my pants. And then hands to the side, facing outward, spine lengthened. I can see my shoulders are off. Spine lengthened. And just feel strong. Planting feet on the floor of the mat. Feeling into your big toe mounds, pinky toe mounds, and your heels. Just finding balance, finding strength. And just feel that in the body. That, my friends, is a yoga posture. So, did you do it with me? Did you do it with me? So that yoga, you did yoga today. Go you, go you. So that is what I wanted to talk to you about today, and just see if you'd like to break the mold of what yoga means to people, if you'd like to deeper dive into how yoga philosophy and all that I can teach about yoga will transform your life. So, and it goes so far beyond the postures. So I am Tammy Coin, your holistic alchemist, changing pain into possibilities, possibilities into purpose. And I offer a 1 hour free consultation if you are looking to transform your life, you're looking to heal, you're looking to personal development, you're on a spiritual path, whatever it is, let's talk about it. The link will be in the description. We'll spend about an hour together talking about what you've got going on, what I do, and if we're a great fit to continue working together. There's no obligation on the call. It just gives us an opportunity to get to know each other and see where you are on your journey and how I might be able to help you. So take care. Peace. Namaste. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.